It's Just Our Opinion podcast show starts it.
T-minus 4 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes. T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What it do, folks? What it do? It's your boy Chaos, and it's Just Our Opinion podcast, broadcasting live and direct in the beautiful city of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma is good and cold as hell out here. Yeah, we finally back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? On a rare day, you know, on a Monday. But hey, you know, any day is a good day for It's Just Our Opinion podcast. Much love and respect to you guys that are watching tonight. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. You know what I'm saying? About to get the party started, you know what I'm saying, with tonight's topic and news and all this other good shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't do it by myself. Well, I can do it by myself, but I chose not to because it's not a by myself program. Without further ado, I got to bring my brother from another mother in here. You know, already know. If you don't know, you're finna learn tonight. My brother Dark Prince in the place to be. What it do, bruh?
Salute, Miss Parker. Sometimes you just gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother from East Oakland, Jay Wright in the house. What's going on, Jay Wright?
Salute.
Family, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my brother Reefer, you know what I'm saying, out there in Washington State, you know what I'm saying?
Salute. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So do I need to get down into the topic, or are we just going to talk about what's going on with me first? What happened to chaos last night? Bruh. All I can tell you is thank God, thank to the Most High above, of all things, that I'm still here. Because it could have ended bad for me last night. That's all I can say. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I know Jay Wright heard about it because I talked about it on Reaper Show this morning. But yeah, my truck had caught on fire last night. By the time I was getting slumber, going to bed, getting my sleep on, and the truck caught on fire. But I caught it, before it started blazing, where it burnt the whole truck up, which is a good thing that it didn't do that. I caught it just in time. But I'm still here. My truck's still here. It could have ended worse. Shout out to my company. I'm saying, they said, man, thank God that you saved not just yourself. You saved yourself, and you saved the company and the equipment around us. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have ended bad to the point where shit could have just been fire everywhere. But anyway, enough of that, like I say, I'm here, and that's the blessing of it all. But let's get into the fuck shit, as my brother Reaper would say. The topic tonight is they not like us. Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance triggered the masses. Why are they mad, bro? Why are they mad in the news? You want to get the wheel first, right quick, bro, and say what you think about this whole fiasco?
Okay. All of them not mad. I have to say that. All of them not mad. I think from the generation right about ahead of us and on back, they had enough time in with our people as a people and as a culture. And they got a chance, I would say, infused into our way of living and the way we explain things. So they got a chance to, quote unquote, grow up with us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, their parents and the grandparents, it went right over their head. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say go over their head. I would say they didn't want to hear that. Mm-hmm. You don't want nobody to tell you that the way you've been doing things is wrong. And I'm making a point right now to make sure the entire globe gets a chance to understand what we're talking about right now. Because you've seen America, but this is our America. Yeah. This is what we go through. Mm-hmm. Those that saying that you want to come on over, buy plane ticket and stake your case here, make your life a lot better. Well, we just showing you this is what we deal with all the time on a day-to-day basis. That's America. I'll yield back.
Yep. Well, I guess it was Super Bowl 59. Is that what it was, bro?
That's the interesting thing about the number. Because in Gematria, 59 means Negro. It also means Black History Month.
So that's why they let us do. That's why they let us get real high and mighty on the whole concept of the Super Bowl last night. Okay, now it's starting to the math is mathing. I never thought of that, bro. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that makes sense now. And that's probably why.
It was some telltale. Not to cut y'all. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just gonna piggyback as far as the Super Bowl, as far as who's gonna win. They was giving telltale signs out the whole day yesterday. I remember on my TV screen, because I got a smart TV, you know what I'm saying? You got all the different channels you want to go to. Well, Tubi actually had a back home screen that was floating slow, you know what I'm saying? Because it was in sleep mode. And it showed two hotels. One was Kansas City, the other one was Philadelphia. The thing about it, though, people, the windows that was in Kansas City's hotel were just perfect rectangles. Whereas the windows that was in Philly's hotel were shaped, and if you looked at it, it looks like a little W in all the windows. I like that's interesting. Then you throw in Black History Month, because the thing is, Patrick Mahomes is not fully African American. We want to get into all of that right now. So Jalen is actually the fully melanated man. His team was fully melanated. It was a bunch of melanated people on the Philly side. And the thing about it was telltale signs the whole time frame about it. But outside all of that, getting back to the Black show, if we will, because that's what we're talking about. The Super Bowl performance, the halftime show, is what brought everything home. He told you on the first start of the thing, it was set up as a game console. In the order, it said game over.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing before that, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. It says start here. It was the game start here. The arrow pointed down to the stage where it started. When you look down at the stage was shaped like a big game console, PlayStation style. Square, triangle, circle, and X.
Yep.
So when he gets it going, guess who he comes out first? Now, mind y'all, people, if you didn't know, the president was in attendance at the show. Personally, I find that interesting. So he's front and center, the face of the problems that we all go through, because he's represent that government. All right, let's just put that there first. So he's sitting front and center. Now, the crazy thing what blew my mind and the genius of it, Sam Jackson comes on saying it's your Uncle Sam, and he's representing that person that's in attendance as that government. He says exactly what the power structures and the corporate American leaders, white men that is, how they feel about us and how they want us to react. They want us just to dance, sing, make them feel good, and then go on about your way. But what goes in, Sam is actually playing the part to a T. He comes in, he's like, I see that you got your people with you. He was making references the whole time. He's like, I don't want to hear it loud. I don't want to hear it ghetto. I want it nice and quiet. That's what we want. And he was talking these talking points throughout the whole segment, and he was going into different parts of his song. That's what white America was upset, because Sam represented them, and that pissed them off.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. In fact, bro, I want to piggyback on the whole concept of what you just said because there was a Caucasian guy that basically broke it down as well.
Go ahead.
Here you go.
The halftime show wasn't supposed to be entertainment. It was a message laced with symbolism about our government and control. In the lyrics, "The revolution is about to be televised. Right time for the wrong guy." Kendrick Lamar warned the audience to pay close attention. Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, a national personification of the United States, symbolizing our government and our military, embodied patriotism and national identity. But with Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam, Kendrick was making a statement. He was telling his people to get ready. The division of the American flag highlighted the division in America. The cops dressed in blue, the Bloods dressed in red. Together, they symbolized a nation that, despite its internal fractures, still strives for unity. The stars and stripes were divided, illuminating the deep divisions within America. Serena Williams' hands, shown lifting the people up, conveyed a message of hope and empowerment. This was more than just a halftime show.
I know that was AI because that was kind of
Play it again,
wrong.
bro, 'cause we didn't get it.
Huh?
We didn't get it. It was chopped up on our end. All we got was just flickers, and every time he'll say something, it'll stop. It'll go to another scene. It wasn't flowing though. Run it again, though.
Let's try it again because I guess we had the picture up there and having the video playing probably interrupt something. Hold on a second.
The halftime show wasn't supposed to be entertainment. It was a message laced with symbolism about our government and control. In the lyrics, "The revolution is about to be televised. Right time for the wrong guy." Kendrick Lamar warned the audience to pay close attention. Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, a national personification of the United States, symbolizing our government and our military, embodied patriotism and national identity. But with Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam, Kendrick was making a statement. He was telling his people to get ready. The division of the American flag highlighted the division in America. The cops dressed in blue, the Bloods dressed in red. Together, they symbolized a nation that, despite its internal fractures, still strives for unity. The stars and stripes were divided, illuminating the deep divisions within America. Serena Williams' hands, shown lifting the people up, conveyed a message of hope and empowerment. This was more than just a halftime show.
That was AI.
I want to go
He
deeper.
he really couldn't get the word out
It's all
correctly.
good. It's all good. I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper.
Okay,
Because see, that part right there was very significant.
Mhm.
When they were spread out on stage and the camera went over everybody, they were in a perfect flag formation. Kendrick was up front as far as the patch of blue where we used to be at, and he was in all white. And he had a couple other cats that was in all white around him in a circle. In the song while I was playing, you know what I'm saying, you hear rapid gunfire going off, and then everybody lays down. If you notice, everybody laid down was in red and blue. Everybody in white was still standing up. When Kendrick first started the song in the flag, it was together because they was all together. They was leaning in together from both sides, and he was being hidden. But the flag was together. When the song started, it split. And he was standing in the middle. He was showing it's a divided nation already.
Mm-hmm.
And even though while he's going, everybody's in sync, but the parties are in sync with each other. Political parties, Democrat, Republican, they're doing anything, they're in sync with each other. And they go into the sound of whatever the flow of the political drum is being played right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's showing this. Not to mention, the PlayStation owners actually own Drake's label, so it was a shot at him too. That's just off the top.
Yeah, it's Sony. Yeah, Sony all day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's here and there. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about the deep meat here. We eat steak and potatoes right now.
Right.
So the steak I'm talking about right now is going back in with the symbolism that this man was showing throughout the entire thing. And understand that Super Bowls, when you do the performance, even when the great Mike himself did, these things are done for free.
Yeah.
They don't get
what's going on. Brooklyn, New York, in the house, another Reaper family member right there. Much love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's a real one too, girl. She's a real one. When I say she's a real one, you should hear her conversation when she talked to the Reaper. Man, she talks like a woman supposed to. Well, we'll get into it because one day we're gonna hook the phone lines up and you're gonna meet a lot of these folks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She's giving math right now. She said PlayStation was off for most of the day.
I mean, you know, you make phone calls because you know what I'm saying. Hey, they talking about it. What y'all gonna do? Mm-hmm. So that's what's gonna happen. It's going down like that. But anyway, back to the steak and potatoes. Mm-hmm. So Uncle Sam, aka Sam Jackson, saying back to the last song segment before he hit, he was saying in the stands when it matter of fact, I remember the song now. When the flag divided, he's telling you the state of the union is fragile, it's broken. And he was singing the song, Be Humble. I thought that was so spot on. Mm-hmm. And he's right. He say, be humble. And he's telling everybody, if you keep rocking the boat like y'all been doing right now, and the people waking up, because the crazy thing what got me, though, on TikTok was a lot of white people, dog. A lot of white people, young white people, middle-aged white people, and then some that was at above our age was talking, saying that it went over their head. But then, because we have our people explaining things and always being patient with these people, shows our true nature. Mm-hmm. They say it was a breath of fresh air. One white guy say, I ain't seen this since Shakespeare. This is what art's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to make you think. Because right now, we have, no disrespect intended, we have a president in office right now, the way he talks to American people is at a third grade level. What we're going to do? We're going to build a wall. What we're going to do? We're just going to take out taxes and we're going to, you know what I'm saying, tax other people's. Okay. That's not even a thinking land, bro. Yeah. The man tried to scrap education because he said we already dead last anyway. That's him on tape. He's talking about the education in this country. Yeah. So I would bet to say last night at the halftime show, it probably went over his head, some of the things. Because he probably didn't even know he was being talked about, him and the organization that you call a country.
Yeah.
A Democratic Republic.
They still walking out there and he was like getting booed for what I seen. The folks were booing him. You know,
that's the crazy thing because he's so small-minded. He got on Instagram talking about, no, it was Taylor Swift that got booed. I like, what does the president got to do with that?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's not here or there. We talk about Kendrick Lamar, his genius performance last night, and the subliminal message that he was able to portray last night and get across. And those that are still saying it, like one white woman said so eloquently, I'm always the last one off the porch. But I get it now. That's refreshing to hear. I thought I wouldn't be around to hear about that. But to be around and hear about it now, man, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
So what do you think about Serena Williams doing the famous sea walk?
Well, that's the thing about it is it's symbolic because when we're happy, it's a show of power. It's a show of confidence. It's a show that, you know what I'm saying, I do belong to something. And we are strong. Mm-hmm. And we will not be denied. We're going to do what this is. Our culture is our culture. You have to accept us along with it. Mm-hmm. You love hearing it, but when you see us in front of it, that bothers you because that's not controlled now. When we're in a joyous state, that's not control. That scares people, bro.
Mm-hmm. It does. It truly does. Because that was the thing, like when you see the comment section on social media with some of the Caucasians, not even the Caucasians, it was a lot of us saying some weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a guy said that the show was the worst halftime show in history. And I'm like, what did they do? Did they do a drive-by? Did they kill anybody? Did they make threats?
They would rather see Lady Gaga up there with some crazy, you know what I'm saying, Halloween costume on, you know what I'm saying? They like and singing America the Beautiful. And they would have said, yeah, that was great. Because see, it's a mind frame that a lot of the older, this is what we call back here in the South, old South mentality. Where you don't want to let go of what you used to come up on and what you're thriving on now. Because change scares people. Change says you have to get uncomfortable now. You can't be set in your ways no more. And when people get to that point, it's like either you're going to panic, and I always say pressure does two things. It either going to bust pipe or create diamonds. Mm-hmm. You saw a lot of bust pipes all night. If you look in your comments, you'll probably still see leaks going. Straight like that. I'm going to yield back.
I want to see if I can pull up something from last night's Lamar performance. And I want y'all to see the comment section of everybody little stuff they were saying. Okay, here's one. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can share the screen. Check this out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I mean, like I said, I just found it funny as hell. What the hell? You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, just like this podcast. But yeah, can y'all see the Facebook screen? Okay, hold on. Let me get Serena off the screen right quick. Excuse me. I want y'all to see this. This is America at its finest. See, you got folks saying things like this one person, Linda Reed. She said the only words I could understand were turn the TV off. She was trying to be sarcastic, I guess.
That's the thing. We've always talked in code since slavery time, Frank. A lot of people, they definitely don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
They definitely don't. And the thing is, especially, you know what I'm saying, when you get to the point, because see, we learned we got a trained ear for music because it's inherent in us.
Yeah.
So whether you spitting fast or slow or whatever to the beat, you know what I'm saying, as long as you know what I'm saying, it's actually, you know what I'm saying, actual language, then we gonna hear what you got to say. And then at the end of the music, that was ass. We don't like that. Or we're gonna tell you, no, that's fire. Mm-hmm. Because we heard your message. These folks, the thing is, we've always been their entertainment. They have never been the creators of what we do. So you ain't gonna have an ear tuned to that. All you know is I can make money off of it. Mm-hmm. So back to the show, back to some of the white folks. Yeah, it went over a lot of heads. It went over a lot of heads for sure. But those that's actually, you know what I'm saying, like, well, I'm hearing a lot of my people talk about it now. And that's what one white woman got on. She said, she like, yeah, I thought it was, you know what I'm saying, it was a garbage show too. And then some of my people chimed in because some of our people had done chimed in when they was on their timeline checking out stuff. And she was like, well, yeah. She like, I woke up this morning and I'm a whole new me. And she was giddy like she was a hell. And she like, I'm telling y'all directly, I want more, you know what I'm saying, of you black people to comment on the bottom. I want to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard that since the 80s, since the Inquirer was going. You know the line. I'm inquiring mind, I want to know.
Yeah. Lorette said, she said, I went, it was pointed out. I did not connect Serena's prior relationship with Drake. Yeah, I didn't even know she had a relationship with Drake.
Man, listen. This brother last night shots was going everywhere. He had the AK out and he was hitting street level and government level. I thought it was amazing. Mm-hmm. I thought it was amazing. It was beautifully put. If this person was what you was calling, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take it military.
Yeah.
This is a perfect sniper. Planned out everything. Hit his marks, dead center on everything. That's perfect. That's clean. That's got to salute it.
The worst Super Bowl, according to Amy Robinson. Well, the thing is, you know, what I get out of all of this fiasco is that,
come on with it.
You know, that's just like when we were singing in slavery days, you know, country music. Yeah, I said country music. Country western was our music because we played the banjos, we played all the little weirdo, you know, instruments back in the days. And we did this to entertain ourselves through the whole harsh of trials and tribulations of the South. And the thing is, when the slave master rolled around, he was trying to figure out what the fuck that noise we was playing and keep the damn noise down while he was trying to get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because he felt like, and then when he didn't recognize the music that we were playing or even singing, he called it jungle music.
All right. Let me piggyback with you.
Mm-hmm.
I come to find out, brothers and sisters, that the Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, the new expansion, as they call it in the 1800s, I say 1840s, you know what I'm saying, got a stall during the Civil War. So we'll go a little bit before 1830s up to the 50s. Let's just say that for right then at that time frame. The original cowboys were us. The song that you heard that we sing came from us. Charlie Pride was not a phenomenon. He was just in a long line of, you know what I'm saying, something that had got whitewashed. I just hope folks, you know, a lot of people.
True. That is true. That's correct, brother. That is definitely correct.
I just, you know, I know it steps on toes, and that's what last night's performance at the halftime show did. It stepped on a lot of toes.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it.
Well,
because I heard a lot of ow, and I'm still hearing a lot of ow.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, we're not going to just jump on the Caucasians. We're not going to just jump on the Caucasians' toes. We can jump on some of our people's toes, too.
Well, see,
because I said some weird shit last night. I said the way they had it side up, it looked kind of shitty. But at the same time, I had to go back as a man, as an alpha, and realize the subliminal messages. Because I said, this is Kendrick Lamar that I know from my hometown. I said, this dude here is known for basically piecing parts together that would go over everybody's head that are not conscious enough to catch on to the concepts of what he's saying.
Did we mention that the brother got a Pulitzer Prize?
Retract my concepts of what I was saying, because I felt like they had made it look like it was a shitty ass, you know, halftime show because they didn't want him to really show who he was. But he still pulled it off where they still didn't catch on to the concepts of what was going on. That's why I said retract what he was doing. And when I retract what he was doing, it started making a whole lot of sense to me, bar none. And that's the thing that we have to understand as black people, because see, black folks was trying to say some outlandish shit. They were saying that it was boring too, just like the Caucasians. I'm not saying, you know, they know who they are. And the thing is, I'm gonna read you this little quote by Harriet Tubman.
Okay.
She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more, thousands more, if only they knew they were slaves. Now, the thing is, you know, you so far-fetched as black folks basically guinea-waffling yourself to think that you are just like them folks, and they still treat you like dog shit. But at the same time, you want to fit in bad as a motherfucker. And you gonna say, yeah, that shit was garbage. It sure was garbage. You know what I'm saying? You start talking like Steven from Django. Because they talk about, yeah, I'm black, and I don't understand the whole situation. You ain't trying to understand either. You want to be on the same team as Mr. Charlie. because that makes you feel like he's more superior than your people. And at the same time, he's still losing a winning battle against the so-called dominant society. Because they still say you're a nigga all day in America. Let's see. Queen Lorette said,
Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. As a visual learner, the flat surface from performance was not as animated the way it was animated, same flat surface, but in LA. Well, see, the thing is too, on the whole concept of Kendrick Lamar's performance, he had a lot of the LA, a lot of LA's, culture in his performance too. Because if you look at the video Squabble Up, I think that was the video Squabble Up. That was one of my favorite songs by him. He had a lot of different stuff that we did out on the West Coast. Like he had the little lowrider scene. He had the little boy doing hitting the switches on the lowrider. He had the Crips and Bloods on there. He had the fights in the street and all this stuff. He just had everything that was going on in our society back in the days, including to this day. And even that performance that he did last night was a retro performance of back in the days. See, he had a lot of that too going on because he had the bell-bottom pants on.
He did.
And a lot of folks was like, what's wrong with his pants? And I'm like, if you are born in 2006 or 1999 or in the 90s or something like that, it's going to go over your head because it's not for you. But if you're a Generation X, baby, on back, then you'll understand what he was doing. So that's the whole ideal of that, you know what I'm saying? Because you will never understand something that you was never taught. And a lot of young folks, just like even for some of these old heads that's trying to act brand new of the concepts of the past, it goes over their head. Because like I said, I seen all the messages in that last night. That's why I had to go back and retract the things that he was saying and doing. And it's just like even with what's the next performance? Serena Williams. Now everybody was saying that Serena Williams is doing a crip walk, but wasn't a crip that killed her sister. See, that I have to play this one clip right here because a lot of times folks make me so sick trying to make shit sugar.
Stop, y'all keep talking. Huh?
Sometimes you just got to pop out and show me.
And you shut the fuck up. Huh? Cause the next thing you don't know.
They just need to shut the fuck up sometime. Stop talking so damn much and get an understanding of certain things before you start talking. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you sound stupid as hell by saying the shit that you say. You know what I'm saying? Because what they got to do with her basically doing the dance that she been doing when she was young, the C-Walk. Even though she wasn't cripping, but she respected the culture because she stayed in Compton. And I get that. I'm not mad at that one way or the other. That's why Kendrick Lamar had her on the video.
Yeah.
She was well respected by Compton. Because that's where she played tennis at. That's where she started her tennis career out of Compton.
Ain't nobody said nothing from Compton about her doing no walking, so ain't nobody else.
Yeah, exactly. So what the hell somebody gonna sit up there and say, where she got her oldest sister got killed by a crip and she up there doing the crip walk. So
if that's the case, then they don't know her history. Because when she won in Wimbledon and won on Grand Slam, she jumped into a den. Live.
So again,
Stop, y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh? Cause the next thing you don't know.
Straight like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, even through all of that, you know what I'm saying? The Kansas City Chiefs.
Boy, I see so many memes on TikTok, bro. They tearing these folks a new one.
Well, I told you, you know, bro, we said it back here. I don't know on the podcast back here about the Super Bowl.
They tearing these folks a new one, bro. I'm talking about they coming up all types of memes. I've been laughing all day.
Bro, we said that Philadelphia is gonna pull it off because you said there are too many folks focusing on Kansas City, and they're gonna pull a fast one on them.
Man, I got the school back from Kinfolk. He had been doing it all season long. He said he say I'm just gonna see if this number's true to how it's been holding. I'm gonna try to do the whole season. And he did the whole season. And was right about who's gonna win, and pick the Super Bowl winner. If you hop on his Patreon, the gamblers will end up beating. The gamblers will be on if they hopped on his Patreon.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know Kansas City has scored some more touchdowns because I had cut it off.
Man,
they ended up doing the 22. You're on the 22 to 40.
Now I was watching, you know what I'm saying, them folks started running down the field, you know what I'm saying, first, second quarter, and was in the third and was already up, you know what I'm saying, 24-9. I'm like, yeah, this one's over with. I know this one's over with. It's gonna have to be some. Oh, you gonna know they cheating if they come back to win. That's the only way they're gonna pull this one off.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of figured like they were gonna fool them. Act like the Eagles were going to win, and they was going to let Kansas City come on back and beat them at the last two quarters, third and fourth quarter. But when I seen that they was too far off in the paint of losing, I was like, no, they ain't coming back. But they came out fighting when the game first started up. I was like, God damn, they went ham and eggs straight to the point when the game on the first, the first 3 or 4, 5 minutes into the damn first quarter.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Mahomes in the backfield running around. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know how to play football.
I was like, damn. I was like, them motherfuckers coming, that motherfucker like Mike Tyson on the first round to start kicking ass. I'm like, dang. Straight knocked them out. But you know, everybody it was a lot of folks that was for KC Mo. And the thing is, they got their feelings hurt. I just said to myself, I feel sorry for the motherfuckers that put money on that game because they probably don't want to talk about it.
Man, some folks probably took themselves out. You just don't understand.
Yeah, well, I ain't heard nothing on the news about anything.
You may not. That ain't what they want to put out there. That's not really news no more for them. It's whatever Trump doing, whatever one of the Democrats doing, whatever Putin doing, somebody in China, then they're going to throw that on the news, or they say they're going to hit us with another virus or whatnot. You know, stuff like that. Us taking out, people dying, they don't care about that. They need that anyway.
Did you hear anybody get in their feelings?
Nothing more than feeling.
You heard nobody getting their feelings, did you, bro?
Hammer.
Yeah. You heard nobody get all upset behind that game. Let's go on TikTok and see if anybody got messy.
Man, I'm talking about the memes on TikTok is just the way they tear it into Kansas City, bro. I done seen some funny ones today. I think the funniest one I saw was they had the picture of the Lombardi trophy, and they had this baby beside the Lombardi trophy, and they had Kansas City on his little chest, right? And he started reaching for it, and then his mama said no. He started crying.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about.
He started crying. He started crying. He reached for it again. She said,
talking about the little baby. Yeah, shout out to that little man. Yeah, because I had him on a whole bunch of videos doing.
Oh, they had me rolling.
I had him doing one when he was grabbing a girl's pussy. He said, "Oh," and she said, "No, he's." I said, "I feel good, man. That's the same way I feel that time when I want some." But anyway,
man.
Oh shit!
They had another on there. They had another there with Denzel when he was doing training day when Kansas City had just lost. He said the refs was all around. He's like, "Oh, you motherfuckers!" So I'm putting cases on.
Oh no!
Well,
hold on. Let me see if I can find that video you talking about. Dude.
TikTok was killing.
There it is, right there. Hold on,
bro. TikTok murdering Kansas City, bro. I'm talking about TikTok and murdering them, bro. Oh man, they mowing them down. I'm talking about. I've been laughing nonstop.
Here it is, right here, bro. Here it is, right here, bro. Check it out.
Go ahead.
No. No. No.
Boy.
Oh man, that's crazy,
Listen, bro, that just one, bro. They've been going in on Kansas City, man. TikTok been tearing them apart all day. All day. Folks just coming out the woodwork with stuff.
Let's see what Lorette said. She said, wait a second. The Super Bowl gave Bill Bleacher a formal way to introduce the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Man, on commercial, I didn't see that, but I think I did see that commercial. But I'm gonna tell you the commercial that fucked me up. And I'm gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna cut it down for copyright infringement situations. But this commercial here, bro, this shit right here, I thought this was a diss until he was on the damn video, so I ain't saying nothing.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Then that shit pulled right up just that goddamn quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
The algorithm must have knew what I was talking about because they pulled that bitch up quick. I ain't even started yet.
Got the mics up. Go ahead, run it.
Oh shit. Check this out. Here you go, right here. Did you see this commercial, bro?
I saw one with no, I didn't see that one. No, they the one with Seal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, that little hybrid thing, let's just say that was a nod to something that used to go down.
The fuck, man? Look at this shit, man.
Like I said, it ain't creative. That's something that went down once before. Why you think the planet got flooded once before? I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna even get into it no more.
Look at this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's a lawsuit because he gonna probably take. Then until I see he was on the damn boat, he's on the damn video.
Man, that man got paid.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a Kiss from a Rose since the Batman and Robin soundtrack.
Yeah, because when I see him on the back of the boat, I thought, he got paid. He ain't paid about that shit.
Mm-hmm. I like the song though.
Yeah, it's all right. I like his flying like an eagle that he did. See, there he is right there sitting in the back of the damn boat.
You don't think they paid that man?
Oh yeah, he's on the videos. I already know he's in there.
Yeah, I didn't see the first part of that though. That's my first time seeing the first part of that. You know what I'm saying? I caught the last part when they was on the boat going on over to the whatchamacallit. That's when I saw. I was like, man, what the man? Okay, here they go again. So y'all got to understand subtle, you know what I'm saying, subtle hints of what they like to try to play around with. Things they've been trying.
She said Loretta said she saw the end of that commercial. Yeah, I mean, I looked at it, and then when I seen his head, I was like, oh, bro, they wrong for that shit. I said, God damn. And then I was like, until I was like, this must be gonna be some bullshit behind this. Until I seen on the back of that boat, and I was like, yeah, they got your ass. Yeah,
I mean, you know, for a 30-second set of a commercial during the Super Bowl, they gonna pay 20 to 25 million just for you know what I'm saying, 15-second to 30-second set.
Yep, that's what they did. You know, so he's good either way. He was like, fuck it, I don't care shit. I don't couldn't get paid any damn way. Fuck that. Well, anyway, well, I tell you that Super Bowl was. I mean, I was there just to watch the halftime. I was just looking for the halftime show because, like I said, I got mad love for Kendrick Lamar. That's a young blood, home team, young blood. So, you know, that's the reason why I had to give him kudos for that. But I kind of had mixed feelings at first until I had to go back and look at that shit again. You know, but you had a lot of folks that was straight Samboing that dude down, like, you know, I don't like that shit. And it made me think about Mike Epps' character on Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins when he was fucking with Clark Duncan's character.
Coming if you ain't careful. You got a strikeout coming if you ain't careful. You got a strikeout coming if you ain't careful. Boy, you's go.
That's how niggas was talking to me in so many ways. Man, fuck that. Man, that dude show was weak, man. That was the worst halftime show I ever seen in my life.
Everybody ain't gonna wake up. Can't help that.
Oh yeah, I already know, bro. I already know.
So I mean, they don't catch it. They're gonna be left behind.
I already know. That's why I ain't paying no attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know. Some people, you know, they'll get it. You know, some people just say, give me my cover, my silver, and let me go back to sleep. Leave me the hell alone. I see DeWan Brown said they took his video down. He just did a podcast on Kendrick Lamar. I guess he must play the music. And they took his video.
Yeah, probably will. They're gonna be trying to take down everybody.
Yeah, because the thing is, you playing that music. Sony don't like that.
Yeah, but I thought that was a nice little, you know what I'm saying, silent. Now let me say a silent, loud protest. That's what that was. Silent, loud protest.
Yeah, because I mean,
clever. Very clever.
Yeah, because even that formation that they did at the American flag was pretty dope too. Like this right here. That was pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Got the message for America.
We say, Lorette, what you was saying about what you was trying to say? She said, "Who?" I don't know what we say because we were saying all kind of shit. But they said that jacket that he had on that had Gloria on there. That's what we represent his mother. I think that was his mother's name, Gloria.
Gloria's also one of the owners that owns the PlayStation spot.
Oh, she said what podcaster I was talking about. Oh, DeWan Brown. He's from LA. Shout out to DeWan Brown. He's one of my favorite friends. He's a cool brother. He's from He's from Gardena, but he's from the LA, around the LA area. And he did a podcast not too long ago before I started mine. And I seen on Facebook, he said they took his down. This is his page right here. As a matter of fact, that's DeWan Brown's page I'm on right now. I think he had said something, but they took his page, took his shit. But you know, bro, it's funny. I was a Philadelphia Eagle fan too back in the days because I felt like, you know, yeah, Ricardo, God rest him, was
Okay.
back when Random Cunningham was playing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that was NFL was still pretty good to watch then.
I didn't know that. You never really said much about the Eagles doing it.
Yeah. I had the starter jacket, the Philadelphia Eagles starter jacket back in the day with the big old eagle on the back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started liking them because I used to, because I started liking, Random Cunningham because that dude could run his ass off back in the day, bro.
Well, that's the thing about it. He's a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what scared them all in the NFL. That's why Lamar can tell you got shut down. They finally gave Jalen one because he's a running quarterback. Should have gave one to Cam Newton. He didn't get it. Who else? They didn't give it to McNair. Who else? They didn't give it to Vic. Who else? The little young cat down in Texas right now, you know what I'm saying? He's his second season, but he throwing the ball around like he been there for the last 4. But they won't let him. That's when Mahomes took out so they could get to the championship. I like, yeah, man. They stunt folks' growth and they break you. Because see, I understand it now. Because see, coming out of college, you have a rising star that's going on. And then the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you have aspirations and you have goals. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl. You look around, your team is like, okay, I got a strong squad around. Y'all making run through the regular season. And the next thing you know, they come and talk about we going to change our plays. Because, you know what I'm saying, we want to shake it up for their offense so they don't do the same thing. Why would you do that the entire season that's then got you the playbook to beat out everybody? In a 16-game season. That's how many games everybody gets. 16. And you play AFC and NFC.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time AFC championship rolls around, NFC championship rolls around, we done played each other at least once this year. We know what the deal is. So when teams lose, knowing based on what was going on, that's why folks have such a fit.
Mm-hmm.
Because no, that's not how that's supposed to been played out. So we have people in this country, if you will, that think at that level, surface level of things.
Mm-hmm.
And not understanding there's things that goes on behind the curtain that pulls things that if you just only emotionally tuned in, it's going to go over your head.
Over your head, yeah. Most definitely.
So that's why he's saying, that's once again, getting back to Ken, that's why he say turn off your TV so you can disconnect from what media, most effective devil in America, is programming you to think and feel. If you shut that off, now all of a sudden you dealt with your thoughts. But now all of a sudden, what I'm going to do, you got to study to show yourself approved. Feel back.
It was a video I was going to show back here about that plane crash in D.C.
Oh yeah.
The brother Jeremy Hill did a reaction on the plane crash, and he didn't do on the crash. He just did in general the plane crashes that have been going on in near miss and all that shit.
Okay.
I want to show that video right quick, for fair use. Shout out to the brother Jeremy Hill. If y'all get a chance, y'all listening on, y'all look up Jeremy Hill's show on YouTube and give him a follow, subscribe to his channel. He's like the raw version of Kevin Samuels. He's more hardcore than Kevin Samuels, though. He's ex-military also, but I want to let you see this video because I commented on his video and because it's the way it was basically the ways he talked about it, you know, it's like I'm just gonna let y'all see it. Hold on a second, because you know it's just I need to kind of like clear the air on some things with this video. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Ladies and gentlemen, what I have for you is a shocking revelation, a shocking truth. In my most humble opinion, I want to share with you why I believe that recently, while all these airplanes been crashing, plummeting to their own demise, I want to reveal to you the reason for all of it. And it comes down to one word: incompetence. I'm going to show you a very interesting back and forth between an interviewer and an interviewee. The interviewee is the person who is over all of the planes that flies, carrying passengers from one destination to another. You would think that this individual would know his profession like the back of his hand, given such power. But you're about to see how little he knows about his job. Hold on as I put on your screen. I think this is going to somewhat blow your mind. So let's go ahead and get it.
So, Mr. Washington, can you quickly tell me what airspace requires an ADS-B transponder? Quickly, please.
Thank you for the question, Senator. Not sure I can answer that question right now.
That's okay. We'll just keep going. So that's a pretty important part.
Mhm.
But another question. You've said that your national security background, and again, I appreciate your military experience there, but you say that's prepared you for this role. Okay. The FAA has classified airspace to meet the needs of airports, air traffic, and also national security. The FAA has also designated special use airspace over DoD bases critical to national security. So what are the 6 types of special use airspace that protect this national security that appear on FAA charts? Quickly, please.
Sorry, Senator, I cannot answer that question.
Okay, we'll just keep going. So thank you.
Sure.
Since World War II, the FAA has required pilots to have a valid medical certificate. I've got one. In recent years, the FAA has relaxed these standards through the introduction of the Sport Pilot Certificate and also Basic Med. It's been a great success. More than 70,000 pilots in the last 6 years have used Basic Med to maintain their flying privileges. So what are the limit? It comes with some limitations. So what are the operational limitations of a pilot flying under Basic Med?
Well, thank you for the question, Senator. I'm not a pilot, so.
But obviously you'd oversee the Federal Aviation Administration. So any idea what those restrictions are under Basic Med, quickly?
Well, some of the restrictions I think would be high blood pressure. Some of them would be.
It's more like how many passengers per airplane, how many pounds in different categories, and what altitude you can fly under. So, and then amount of knots. It's under 250 knots. So it's not having anything to do with blood pressure. So let's keep going here. It's aviation. I've heard you talk about aviation and safety and it being a particular concern of yours. I appreciate that. Stall spin accidents are a particular concern for general aviation safety advocates. Accidents involving an unintentional stall account for nearly 25% of fatal aviation accidents. And these happen at spins at low speed and low altitude, and they're particularly dangerous. Can you tell me what causes an aircraft to spin or to stall?
Again, Senator, I'm not a pilot, but I would lean on our career employees and our safety folks within the FAA.
Okay, let's keep going. So we mentioned just recently, Senator before me mentioned the 737 MAX issues. So there are many questions surrounding the FAA's aircraft certification process. 2 years ago, Congress passed a major reform package to address these concerns. It's now up to FAA to implement these laws by issuing regulations and monitoring compliance. Mr. Washington, what are the 3 aircraft certifications the FAA requires as part of the manufacturing process? Quickly, please. 3 aircraft certifications.
Again, what I would say to that is that one of my first priorities would be to fully implement that Certification Act and report.
You know the 3 types, Mr. Washington? The 3
No.
types? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to get worse as I let him talk. As you can see clearly, this man doesn't know anything about his job. Incompetence. Now, I was on an aircraft carrier known as the USS Kitty Hawk when I served in the military. It's a forward deployed ship. We were deployed to Afghanistan. I worked in primary for the civilians out there who don't know. Before I became a supply and logistics petty officer in the United States Navy, first I worked as an airman that was working in primary, which was B4 at the time. Now, what that is for you civilians who don't understand what that is, it's like the towers that you see at the airport. When you go to the airport, you see a big tower most times, and they have certain people in there. These people call the shots. These are the individuals who communicate with the air traffic controllers. Excuse me. I worked with the air boss and the mini boss on the carrier. On the ship, an aircraft carrier, you have a captain. But people think that captain have all the power. He doesn't. He has limited power. When we're just going from port to port just to visit other countries, to have fun, whatever you want to call that, he has all the power. But whenever we do military maneuvers, whenever we go to war, all that power goes to the air boss and the mini boss. The mini boss think of him like vice president and the boss as the president. That might be easier to understand. The air boss and the mini boss in primary, which is the tower, okay? We communicate with the air traffic controllers. We log when they take off and when they come back, all that stuff. We tell them when to let the planes or the jets go. That was my job. I logged all that stuff. I would tell them this and that. That's what I did. I was over a whole lot of people when I was in the military, okay? Before I became a supply and logistics petty officer in the United States Navy. And I know damn well from personal experience that you're supposed to have everything checked. You got to make sure the fuel is there. You got to make sure everything is functioning. You got to know this and that, because it could be a matter of life and death. You got to know how high to fly, how far to go on the fuel that you have. When we use our aircraft carrier, sometimes other branches will come. If we chose to act like a lily pad, which means we stayed in one spot, but we worked with other branches, such as the Army, Air Force, Marines that come on our ship, get prepared to go out and fight the war. That's what we did in Afghanistan, okay? Now, for this man not to be able to answer these questions tells me he is a complete moron, and he should not be in a position of power or where he have thousands of people lives in his hand. He shouldn't be, okay? He should not be. Incompetence. He should not be in that role. He should be able to answer questions like this, especially when he know that he's going to be interviewed like this. Okay?
Yeah, that's type certificate, production certificate, airworthiness certificate. Okay. All right. Let's just keep going, see if we can get lucky here. All right. So just since January, the U.S. has narrowly averted 3 aviation disasters. On 3 separate occasions, airplanes came dangerously close to colliding on runways at New York JFK, Austin Bergstrom, and the Boston Logan Airport. The Austin incident reminded me of the Tenerife accident, which is the deadliest aviation accident in history. Both the incident at Tenerife and Austin involved 2 planes on a runway in dense fog. The FAA's ATC procedures manual has separation standards. Now, I know you run a big airport, so you should probably know this one here. It's got separation standards for planes using the same runway. So can you tell me what the minimum separation distance is for landing and departing airliners during the daytime, Mr. Washington?
I don't want to guess on that, Senator, but it would be easy for me to find out.
Thank you. You know, the FAA is woefully behind on integrating unmanned aircraft standards, but are you familiar with the difference between Part 107 and Part 44809 when it comes to unmanned aerial standards? Unmanned like drones. Are you familiar with the difference?
Yes.
Okay. You know the difference between those two, Part 44809 and Part 107? Do you know the difference there?
No, I cannot.
That's okay.
Fill that out for you.
Senator's time is.
Yeah, thank you. You know, the FAA.
Now, I want you to take that in consideration, that you are putting your lives in these type of men's or women's hand who don't know shit about their jobs, man. They don't know anything. Don't know a dang thing, man. That's why you have all these problems in the air, because people are not following procedures. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. And you have people who are leading them who don't know what the hell they're doing. That's my humble opinion. Well, anyway, I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon.
Bro, what do you think about that whole concept where this Caucasian guy is talking to the brother about his whole situation as far as dealing with his job preference of aviation, and why it's such a big deal now because a brother is in the situation of aviation versus how it was back in the day? Because I'm going to bring some math up, but go ahead.
You go ahead, bro. No comment.
Because that's what I was trying to tell Brother Jeremy Hill. You know, Public Enemy had a song called "Don't Believe the Hype" back in the 80s. You know, we gotta look at the big picture, because back in the 80s and even the 70s, when they was having these airplane crashes and stuff, they did not dare have no kind of television meetings or nothing with these Caucasians that were behind the curtain on these huh?
Go ahead, bro. I'm rolling.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this video that I've been looking at, and I knew about this crash that happened in Dallas, Texas, back in 1988. And I want you to hear this. Hear this recording. And the thing is, they did not air this to the public until around this time down there. Now, they didn't say too much about this way back in the days until now. But the thing is, they knew that shit was filed in the motherfucker back then. But they didn't do this, do the person that was over the aviation concepts of air travel back then like they doing now.
Forgot something on our first leg today. We forgot to discuss about the dating habits of our flight attendants, so we can get it on the recorder, you know, in case we crash, then the media would have some kind of a juicy tidbit. Is that right? Oh, is that what you're looking for? Yeah, you know that Continental that crashed in Denver? Did you read that? Yeah, they were talking about the dating habits of one of their flight attendants. Had a real nice, laugh, you know. We got to leave something for our wife and children to listen to. We were just talking yesterday, you know, about 191 seems to be the classic airline crash that the news media goes for every time. And here, you know, that DC, I mean, that was a crash due to weather and all that. I mean, it wasn't guys hooping around. American's DC-10 up in Chicago was due to faulty maintenance. The airplane flipped over on its back and crashed, killed more people. You never hear about that. Children on it. They're on. 15 green lights.
Now, to tell you something. Before this plane was taking off, bro, they were sitting in what they call, the traffic pattern on the jetway, the taxiway.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a nice traffic jam on the taxiway at Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Now, You know, most pilots, when they get to the point where they're sitting for quite a time on that taxiway, they'll shut one of the engines down to save fuel.
Okay.
My man shut one of his engines down to save fuel, but when they was up there conversating and talking about all these previous and past airplane crashes, he forgot to cut the motherfucker back on before takeoff. And also, he forgot to set the damn flaps for takeoff as well. Now let's listen.
Check. They're set. Engine failure. You got an engine failure. Take it. 941. Full power, Army.
He hollered full power. They did have full power. It's just that one engine wasn't running. Or they could have got enough power to get that plane off the ground.
Sad.
And this was in 1988. And these were them good old boys that were flying that plane.
Tragic and sad.
In the military at that too. Not paying attention to what they're doing. They just thinking this is hey, fuck it, shit. We get it up in the air some kind of way. Fuck it.
That's the number one thing in the military. Attention to detail. Number one rule. Pay attention to detail.
They focusing on past tense situations instead of focusing on what's going on now. Not to mention
Tape went dead with them screaming in the background.
All three pilots survived, believe it or not. All of them survived. But guess what? The woman that dude was talking to, the captain was talking to, she died in the airplane crash. She lost her life because she was sitting in the back of the plane where it engulfed in flames and burnt up the folks in the back of the plane. And she was back there.
Sad.
Yep, and they got fired too. That means they couldn't work for another airline ever again.
I wouldn't be wanting to work with them.
Yeah.
No, they got that type of track record.
Oh yeah. Chopper in the house. What up, fam?
Salute, fam.
Yeah, but yeah. So the thing is, that was back in the 80s. Enormous amount of airplane crashes compared to how they having them now. And the reason why they're talking shit like they talking now about these airplane crashes is because of the brother sitting in the hot seat of this whole fiasco now. But when they had their own kind in the hot seat, nobody really wasn't saying too much or nothing. It kind of reminded me of that movie Flight.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, because see, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have no brothers flying on their airplane that was crashing or doing anything. They didn't really have black pilots that much back in the 80s and 70s.
They had them before then. Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah.
We call them aces because they was the best of the best.
Yeah. There he is, speaking of the devil. Jerry Hill. Yeah. But
Salute, fam.
yeah, so the thing is, it's just like, you know, like I say, they put us in the front line of bullshit when they don't want to put their own self in it. They always use us up. Because like I said, that dude, he sounded like he was lost in the sauce. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he's supposed to know. He have to know if you involved in aviation like that. You're supposed to know the ins and the outs of everything.
Supposed to. Whole truth.
You know, these are people's lives at stake up in these goddamn planes and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but the thing is, like I say, even back in the 70s and 80s, you know, motherfuckers in the military, you know, old heads back in the days that come out of the Air Force, they fly out the Navy and they come in there and they acting like they're bad and bougie. You can't tell them nothing. They already know the deal. Just because they flew a couple of planes in the military, they think they can come in that motherfucker and fly those damn passenger jets like they fly military jets and fuck up. Because what you seen right there, that dude fuck around talking about some full power. Here the plane was giving it all together. You just forgot to switch the other engine on.
Well, see, that's once again, and Jeremy can attest to this. In the military, the number one rule, once again, is attention to detail. And if you ain't got that going on, you ain't gonna make it. So my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, just seeing that. Matter of fact, there's a lax in that in this entire thread of this entire nation, if you can call it a nation, quote unquote. It's lax morals, lax guidelines, but they strict on, you know what I'm saying, being outspoken, strict on truth. They want to control the narrative on how you think. Definitely want to push on how you feel. It seems like a lot of people, there's a lot of empty vessels.
Yeah.
And whatever the flow of society is, that's what permeates through them. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying, I mean, good vibes are good. The energy is good, if it's that. But you should be a conductor only just for that.
Right.
And my thing is, when our people, especially in this country, we have to be 10 times better than them. So whatever we do, we got to be, you know what I'm saying, aced out on it. That's just to even even get in the door with them. We have to be better at everything, 10 times better. It's not level. It's like an escalator. They keep going up, and the thing is, you're running down the escalator, running back up, trying to catch up. And it's not fair, but this is the game. Once again, going back to the Super Bowl performance, they have somebody. That's the divide. That's again the flag divide. Is a divide. It was so deep because it's not only the divide in the black and white. There's divide in our own communities. There's divide in government. There's divide of government officials amongst government officials. I mean, it was so much going on, bro. And so for people that just want to be entertained, that's why they missed it. That's why people missed it. They would look to be entertained.
Yeah.
Not educated.
Yeah. That's why I have posted on social media. I say it's more about being entertained and edutained. And this, you know, those are two different personas. You know what I'm saying? You want to be entertained. You want to see somebody twerking their ass, jumping up and down, talking crazy, doing some just doing crazy shit all together. But when it comes down to you learning what's up, you know, then you got motherfuckers, man, ain't nobody trying to learn shit, man, because this is a damn Super Bowl show. This ain't no damn Reading Rainbow or some shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to learn nothing right now. You're supposed to always be on code to want to learn something every day of your life. I guess YouTube must don't like what we're saying.
That means something to that.
They killing the views. They got you glitching, bro. Okay, this is for YouTube.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Yeah, they had you glitching. Not long ago.
Ain't no wrong with that. He's probably trying to get in on the purple haze I got going on. That's all.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let Harry Kane talk to him.
Are you lost, sweetheart? Sweetheart, are you afraid, honey? Are you afraid, honey?
A lot of people are afraid, bro. But the thing is, what the echo that went through last night from the halftime show that Kenya put out, the echo hit the power structure.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm talking. So the power structure, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, the power structure is afraid because it's not just them against us. It's some of your people that's with you that's trying to get against us because they're trying to kick us out. Now it goes back to the 1600s because before that time frame, they didn't have a black and white thing going on.
No.
But the high elites started understanding that math is math, people. And the white period, you want to say the white European peasants, those that didn't really have much, the outcasts of their caste system, as they called it. Then you had, you know what I'm saying, other immigrants also. Let's just say our Mexican brothers and sisters, they was also thrown in the mix too. So they said, well, we can't have these people coming together because they'll overthrow us. What we'll do, we'll take those of our own. We're going to now have a white system going and a black system. Once again, the divide and the flag. Once we get that going, we're going to put guns in their hands, badges on them, and make them feel empowered. Say, you have to control these people. Even though their paid jobs ain't about nothing. They can lose their life at any time frame over their job about nothing. So who's winning here? But it's a mind trick, Jedi mind trick, if you will, alluding back to movies, that makes you say you're better than them. And a lot of people feed into it. And last night, what Kendrick's music movement did, it was a ripple effect that washed up against that same old style mentality of white supremacy. And it's blood washing up on it. And it stains their building every time it washes up on it because you already know you got to pay. The first line dropping out of that was, you know what I'm saying? And I like it. It wasn't about 40 acres in the music because this is more than music. And my thing is, they still ain't gave us that. 40 acres today is 6 blocks, 6 city blocks, people. In a city. That's what 40 acres will get you, 6 city blocks. And they say it's going to give you a mule. So today, since you ain't got the mule, what they've been doing for the last 200 some years, well, no, I can't say that. Let's just say the last 70 years. The farmers in the South got with the government, and the government gave them their mules, which are now John Deere's.
Hey, darling. Keisha came on. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, that's true.
We still ain't got that.
It's a video, bro. I'm surprised the media, of course, they're not going to show it because it's showing unity once again. Check this out. I know folks didn't see this.
El águila mexicana y van a mirar esta bandera hacia arriba y hundidos en tu sangre. ¡Viva México! ¡Pero viva México libre! Soy mexicano. Van a respetar el águila mexicana y van a mirar esta bandera hacia arriba y hundidos en tu sangre. ¡Viva México!
Shout out to brother Ghetto Valero, you know what I'm saying, from South Central. You know, that's one of our Mexican brothers, you know, down with the Just Our Opinion family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Salute.
But you know, they always talking about the Mexicans hate us and we hate the Mexicans. But that video right there says it all. I need to say. That's the reason why black folks, you gotta learn, black and brown folks and white folks, you gotta learn to do this right here.
Stop, y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh? Cause the next thing you don't know.
You gotta shut the fuck up and listen. Stop talking so damn much.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? We say, bro, huh? Oh, bro. Shout out to the elder, God rest.
Huh?
You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? Can I play that, bro? Do you think I should play that clip? Can I play that clip, bro? Please play that clip. That was funny as hell.
Yeah, boy.
Let me see.
Shout out to the elder.
Yeah, Dick.
Bro, that was too funny. That man was a definitely comedian.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Dick Gregory.
That shit was hell. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. He said, tell my mom. He said, tell my grandma.
That's why he was sipping on the smoothie. I can't remember what I think he was because down some dude. He was sipping on a smoothie too.
I got it right here to the part.
Go ahead and run it, bro.
Because he turned me out. Because the brother gonna say, I thought it was about the song about the record. He said, huh? He said he's gonna say it again. He that pissed him off. Then here you go. Here you go, right here.
Because of the Sony thing, they wanted. I believe there was some.
But that's because you don't have the information. Huh? He was killed by a laser. Huh? I just told you it was a bloody shirt and the money. Just public. All you gotta do is go look it up. Huh? I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking.
No, you didn't. You say you thought. I'm not interviewing you. You interviewing me. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I respect who you're gonna be. So don't sit here and tell me you thought it was the Sony thing. Huh? What was the Sony thing about? Tell my grandmother.
Well, my understanding was that he was going to get the Beatles catalog.
He already had it. Huh?
Okay.
He bought the Beatles catalog when his people told him don't buy it. He bought it for $48 million. When they killed him, it was worth $2.5 billion. Huh? Huh? Stuff go on in your house I don't know nothing about. There's a persona out there I don't know nothing about. But when we sitting here with respectful one, I don't want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to sit here and what you thought. Who cares? Huh? That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
And then what they didn't know when they came out with the will, his 3 children's name was misspelled. Huh?
So
the day he was supposed to have signed it,
so it's a fake will.
3 children's names. Huh? That's all I'm saying. What? I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? Hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh?
Okay, that was enough. Bruh, damn, that was my laugh for the night. Damn, boy, that was crazy, though. That is crazy. Crazy.
So what happened in the news tonight?
Well, basically everything that was going on, was the Super Bowl was the really biggest topic tonight, you know what I'm saying? And then I seen where they back here a couple of days ago they threw the sister in from DC that was in the airplane crash, that flight attendant. You know, they had a little thing on her. I'm not gonna really go into details on that because I heard some little foul shit about that. Could be a whole AI thing that all this shit made up. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, because you know the world is a stage and everybody playing an actor. You know, like William Shakespeare say. So you don't know what's real and what's fake no more. real fucking talk. You don't know what's real and what's fake no more. So I was gonna leave it at that. You got anything else you want to talk about? Hit on, bro. I see we went into an hour and 37 minutes into the paint tonight. You know,
I think we covered it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we probably go on here and wrap it on up then.
Yeah.
You know, it was a pretty good show. You know, shout out to the east and the west side of the game. You know what I'm saying? Jay Wright and Queen Lorette. You know, Jay Wright from East Oakland, California, and Lorette, you know, from Brooklyn, New York. As well, my brother Stone.
Shout out family
from Black Feastone Nation. You know what I'm saying? He from the Bronx, you know, Brooklyn out that way. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Wish the brother Reaper would have chimed on in. He probably chilling in the cut for the night. He probably gonna do something tomorrow night. Come up with some kind of topic tomorrow. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the whole Reaper family, the 3G GMS, you know what I'm saying? They all know about It's Just Our Opinion podcast, you know what I'm saying? Even Lord Jamar, you know what I'm saying? Brand new, he know about the podcast. There's a lot of folks out there that know about us, bro. We've been doing this thing since 2020, 2021, some shit like that. How time has flown by.
Yeah.
So we start off on Facebook, naked Facebook. And here we are on the whole platform.
Yeah, we got the phones coming up next. Tell them about the
phones.
Yeah.
We're going to have the phone lines popping off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, even to the point where we can, you know, we can, you know, invite folks to come on to the podcast through the link, you know.
We definitely got to do that, you know what I'm saying? We can get it live. That's how we need to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know,
like Ken said, you got to pop up and
yeah, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about putting it down in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? The link to where you can come on. You know, come on, you know what I'm saying? And you know, show your face. Even if you don't want to show your face, you can hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? You know, either or. You know.
I mean, we got people that's in witness protection. Or what's going on?
Nah, I'm just saying. You know, some folks like don't want to get on camera. They want to put their little emoji thingy up, you know.
You gotta pop up and show niggas.
You know, for that screen like this here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you gotta do.
But shout out to Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill said he wants to see your fucking face, so that way he know you ain't no damn imposter.
Well, that's my thing. I be thinking be the alphabet boys, you know what I'm saying, behind that. That's why I be like, you know what I'm saying, just go pop on up.
No, the alphabet boys, all we gotta do is just question them down until they get off. They gonna want to get off of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, you know what I'm saying, why you got the mask on over there? That's gonna be my first question.
Like you part of the KKK or something?
I want to know you part of that nomination. And never mind, we ain't gonna get into it.
No,
y'all shut it down, dog.
Yeah, bro, we gonna let them ride. We gonna let them ride.
Y'all shut it down.
I ain't gonna even go there.
We can get it.
Yeah, but shout out to Kenny Lamar, his performance. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he have bigger performance in the future. You know. You have a good night, Miss Lorette. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for stopping by. Don't be a stranger. You know, every time we get a show going, you know, because the next show we're gonna be doing is gonna be the Isley Brothers show. That's gonna be on the 28th. Where we're gonna be talking about the Isley Brothers and stuff like that. It's called Our Culture. Where we're gonna be talking about different musical groups and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the Isley Brothers, the Commodores, the Jackson 5, or the Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? LTD, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back into the music side of the game and get off the news for a while, like we did last year. Cause we did good last year, you know what I'm saying, with the record labels and stuff. That was a pretty good show. The best one was the Solar show that we did, bro.
Yeah, it definitely was, but
reached 120 goddamn views.
I have to say though, bro, you know what I'm saying, because you being a DJ and have, you know what I'm saying, historical background, you know what I'm saying, as far as the studying of the music, I just think that should have been a staple though. Honestly. Always. Give us what we need to know about what we don't know, especially about our musical talent. Come see drill music, that's starting to die, which I'm glad to see.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to refresh them back with what we used to do. You heard me?
Yeah, that shit going to the toilet now. And I'm glad. I told my dad used to always say nothing lasts forever. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that was coming.
It come fast enough for me.
Yeah. All right, bro. Well, we gonna shut it on down and get ready to call it the night. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, we back on here on the 28th of February. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Isley Brother show.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can try to go around the copyright. I might just play a split-second song. They don't want to play all the music because they say that's not our music.
Man, you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah, I show them, but see, they gonna show us and shut us down. You know, they did it like that the last time with Eazy-E. And we ain't even play that much Eazy-E shit. And it was just like, gotta go. Then they gave it back to me though later on down the line though. I said, this motherfucker full of shit. Gonna take it and then give it back to me.
Well, I respect them. I never will. Never will.
Well,
going on with this?
That
But
was
yeah,
good.
28.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to handle that. Even if things come up and change and transfer, I'll let you guys know. You know what I'm saying? The notification to come up if YouTube don't bullshit around. But bro, we're gonna go ahead and put it on you later, man. You know what I'm saying? As always, have a good night. We're gonna holler at you later.
Salute, fam. Shalom.
Right. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude tonight's show. Shout out to all you guys that watched tonight. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you. Your boy Chaos, about to lay it on down. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Be easy. Don't do anything I would do. Deuces.